Hey, I'm Archie. I'm here with you today to talk about a quick tip. And this one has to do with both Ethos and FrSky radios and EdgeTX and the RadioMaster radios. And what it is, it's analog filters in FrSky and ADC filters in EdgeTX. And what this is an analog digital conversion in the radio, and it allows you to use older analog servos with these new radio systems. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you really need to go and check your radio, because these come defaulted in the radio as on, so they're in compatibility mode. And there's two different ways to set it. There is a global setting. To get to the global setting, you enter through the system menu on both radios. And then there's also a model specific. So the radios come with it set to on globally, and then in each model it will be set to just follow the global setting. But what you can do is you can go in individually and set one to off or to on specifically. So what I do in my radios is I go into the system menu and I set the system menu to ADC off or analog off. Then if I do happen to have a bind and fly airplane or something else that needs that ADC or analog turned on, what I will do is I will go into that individual model and change that setting from using the global filter or the global setting, and I'll change that one to a model specific of on. So let's talk about when you would use it or what each model would. And in front of me here I have the Goose Sky S2. This has a rotor flight controller on it, but this does not need to be rotor flight. So if you have the S2 Max that has the Goose Sky flight controller on it, or if you have any different helicopter, so if you're running an Icon or you're running a Spirit, the ADC or analog filtering should always be turned off. And what that filtering is doing is it's slowing down the signal to make it compatible with an analog servo. So if you have that turned on and you're flying this helicopter, for example, what you've done is you've lowered your resolution of your control link. And so that's not desirable. I have a couple other examples here. So this is the FrSky RF007. This one runs rotor flight. If I'm using that on twin with this radio, I need to make sure that I have analog filters turned off. Now, here I have an ER8. This is a RadioMaster receiver, and I'm using that with this TX15. Then I have options, because I could be plugging in analog servos into this receiver, or I could be plugging in digital servos. So where are times where you would potentially want ADC or analog filtering turned on? Let's say that you have a helicopter that's been sitting around a while, like my Raptor 30 here, and I was flying it on this. So now I would need to go in and check and see what servos I have in this helicopter. And I did that before we started this video. This helicopter has Futaba 3004s on the aileron and on the elevator, and they are analog servos. So this one would need to run in analog mode. And so if I'm taking and I'm upgrading from my old JR 8103 and I want to put in, let's say this ER8, for example, this is a situation where I would need a compatibility. So I would go in and turn this one specifically on, or this helicopter has a high-tech 625 servo on the tail, so it could run it digital. Then what I want to look at is this receiver capable of independently setting ports for analog and digital, which this one does have some functionality and programmability in that based on the software version it's on. So the thing you really want to understand here is that these radios ship in compatibility mode, and if that setting of ADC filtering or analog filtering is turned on, what you're doing is you're running in a compatibility mode for older analog servos. And that's not ideal because you're giving up resolution and you're giving up control link. So you want to maximize the ability of this radio to communicate with this FBL to give you the fastest possible link. And for that to happen, you need to make sure to have those analog filters turned off. Thank you.